Yes, villagers, today we're going to be giving you 4 reasons for you to take care of yourself, especially if you're a parent. If you need some reminders on how important you are, you're in the right place. If you're new to this channel, welcome to our village. If you're a returning villager, welcome as well. So, let's get into it. Welcome to Garden of the Mind, where we reduce stress, improve our health and fitness, and improve our financial IQ every episode. Being a parent is one of the most difficult jobs that a person can have. 365 days, no days off. But during the time that you're working, you still have to find time for yourself because you are still the most important person. Now, your life isn't yours, but you are still the most important person because all of the blessings and the teachings come through you. So here's 4 reminders on why it's so important for you to take care of yourself. Tip number 1, you can't take care of your child if you're not taking care of yourself. We all have a finite time on this earth. Your children are going on a journey, so you as a parent are packing their bag. You're giving them a little bit of patience. You're teaching them the value of hard work. You're giving them good ethics and morals. Everything that's necessary in life, you are packing their bag with. In order for you to pack their bag better, you need more time. The way you get more time is by taking care of yourself. The better you take care of yourself, the more time you have here on this earth, the more time you get to pack their bag. On an airplane, they tell you as a parent to take the oxygen mask and put it on your face and then put it on your child's face. The reason why that's done is because you are the vehicle in which the blessings flow to your children. If you are not in place to provide your children with what they need, then they have to fend for themselves. They have to get their blessings other places, and they may not come with the same ease or love that they would come from if they were coming from you. So while you're here on this earth, you want to spend as much time as you possibly can and teach your children all that they need in order for them to learn and go on this great trip called life. Tip number 2. You are teaching your children how to take care of themselves by how you take care of yourself. If you watch my video, 10 Principles for Raising Children, you remember that I said children learn far more from watching what you do than what it is that you say. If children watch you take care of yourself, then they know they should take care of themselves. So if they see you going to the doctor once a year, going to the dentist twice a year, then they know that's important. If they see you taking some time to go to the spa or go to the gym, then they know taking care of themselves is important. Whatever it is that you do, you are teaching your child. So however you handle a situation, they're watching exactly how to handle that situation. If you choose to avoid that situation, they know exactly what situation to avoid because they watched you. They are excellent students. Now let's look at the contrary. If you don't go to the doctor, then that teaches them going to the doctor is not important. If you don't make time for yourself, then they learn it's not necessary for them to make time for themselves when they get to be your age. You are completely modeling everything. If you don't take your children to the doctor outside of the physicals that they may need for school, at the time where they no longer need these physicals, you know what? They're not going to get them. Why? Because you've showed them that it's not important for them to go to the doctor outside of the physicals. You've taught them that the only reason why you need to go to the doctor is so that you can get that physical so you can go to school, you can join that team or whatever the case, but after that, it's not necessary. You don't need to take care of yourself throughout life because no one is asking you. There's no sense of accountability. There's no one behind making sure that you are taking care of your health. So while you have your children's ear, demonstrate appropriate use of taking care of yourself. Go to the doctor, go to the gym, go to the spa, make time for yourself, go on vacations if you are so blessed. Go on staycations if things are tight. Show them that it is important for them to go and let the air out of their balloon every so often. Because if you keep blowing air into a balloon, it pops. And I don't care how strong you are. I don't care what your position is, your occupation, what your station in life is. Everybody pops without any self-care. That's exactly the reason why mental health is so important. But we got that covered here, right? We're going to make sure that we go to the doctor. We're going to make sure that we go on vacations. We're going to take some time for ourselves, aren't we? Which brings us to tip number 3, which is when you take care of yourself, you will feel better. If you feel better, then you would treat other people better. Sometimes as a parent, we feel like everything is all dependent on us, and we have the entire world on our back. And when we feel like that, we need to find a way to stop and take some time to let some of the air out of our balloon. Because what ends up happening is we do pop. And sometimes when we pop on our children. And we pop by saying things that we shouldn't say. And once those things are said, we can't take them back. Those children live with those very words that you as the parent said. So yes, it is a high standard to always be 100% responsible for what comes out of your mouth. The way you do that is by taking time. The way you take time out of your parental responsibilities is plan in every week 2 hours for just yourself. Find a trusted person to watch your child for 2 hours per week. And you don't feel guilty about it. Don't feel guilty at the fact that you are not with your child. Every parent needs that room just to feel what it's like to feel unattached to a small dependent child. We need that time so that we can have less stress and less pressure in ourselves, which has to come out and usually is directed to the first person or whoever is around at the time. See, what happens is this. As parents, we often say we got it because we can handle it. And yes, you can handle one thing. And then something else happens. And yes, you can handle that second thing. But there comes a point where problems continue to happen and we keep thinking that we can handle them because it's one problem. But we're not thinking that it's one more problem than we already had. And everybody has a breaking point. And once we reach that breaking point, we can't control exactly how things come out, nor to who they come out to. So it's important for you as a parent to make time for yourself the same way you make time for your children. Tip number 4, you honor God when you take care of yourself. 1 Corinthians 6:19 says, "Do you not know that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit who is in you, whom you received from God?" See, it's important for you to know who and whose you are. Your body is not yours. Your body belongs to God. Your body is a temple of God. And you honor him when you take care of it. See, also in Psalms 82:6, it says, "Ye are also gods." So you are a God because God is in you. So you have the power of creation, but you are a smaller God. You are not the God, but you are a God. You have no idea how powerful you are, but you're only powerful once you connect to God on a spiritual level. I used to live around Yankee Stadium, and I would look and see that they were playing a game, but it would be 8 p.m. at night. So I would go to the window to see how they're playing a game at 8 p.m. at night when it's super dark outside, but yet when I look on the television, it looks like it's noonday. What I noticed is that Yankee Stadium has these super bright stadium lights. They were so bright, they almost mimicked exactly what the sun did. You are like those stadium lights, but some of you are not plugged in. So no one gets an opportunity to see exactly what your brilliance is. Your children don't get a chance to see what your brilliance is. You don't get a chance to see your brilliance. And the world is deprived of your brilliance because you're not plugged in. So you have to get plugged in to God so you can exercise your power, you can demonstrate your brilliance, and you can have assistance with all of the things that are difficult to do here in this world. Parenting is absolutely one of those things. Now, we gave 4 reasons why it's important for you to take care of yourself. If we might have missed one, or if you think that there's something that should have been included, please include that in the comments. The village would absolutely love it, and so will I. If you like this video, please give it the thumbs up. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you want to know when I post, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, but the exact time, please click on that notification bell so you won't miss any video that comes out. And remember, thoughts are actions, words have power, and actions have consequences. I will see you for our Mindful Monday section, where we will be looking at the developmental milestones and see exactly how your child may or may not be measuring up. I'll see you then.